If you're thinking about moving to Ogden, Utah, one of the biggest questions you should be asking yourself is, what is there to do here? Because at the end of the day, where you live, it's not just about the house you live in, it's about your lifestyle, about what you want to do in the area. Hi, I'm Jaron. I help people move to northern Utah all the time. If you're thinking about making a move, call, text, email me. I would love to help you. All right, let's dive in. So some of me and my family's favorite things to do in the Ogden area and surrounding include Dinosaur Park. So Central Ogden, close to 12th Street Canyon, is a really neat park and museum called Dinosaur Park. They have animatronic dinosaurs. They have an incredible museum with fossils and a little gem dig that your kids can do. They have some of the most amazing amethysts and crystals, and I think one of the largest quartz crystals that there are in a museum. It's massive and beautiful. So if you want to see a really fun museum, let the kids have a ton of fun playing at the park with the dinosaurs and learning about archaeology, I guess paleontology, Dinosaur Park is an excellent option. Okay, we also really enjoy the Treehouse Museum, especially when the kids were younger. The Treehouse Museum is right downtown, 22nd or 23rd Street, I think. And inside there's just all sorts of fun stuff for the kids to do. Exhibits and things to play with, things to see, things for them to build. It's very interactive, very fun. The kids love it. There's also lots of different activities that they do for the holidays and other things at the Treehouse Museum. So we really love that one. And then right down the road, within walking distance of Treehouse, is actually Skinny Dogs, which includes fly high, indoor surfing. Not sure if they still do the indoor rock climbing, but I think that might still be there. If not, there's another one around the corner right close by. So Skinny Dogs has bowling and can't remember if they have laser tag, but they have an arcade, all sorts of fun stuff to do in Skinny Dogs. And then, like I said, indoor skydiving, indoor surfing. It's really fun. And then closer to us here in North Ogden is the Rush Funplex. The Rush is really neat. It has an arcade. It also has indoor go-karts. It has laser tag. It has indoor mini golf. It has a huge foam pit where you can jump off the rope. You can climb a bunch of stuff. It's so fun for the kids. So highly recommend that. Also has bowling. Lots of fun things to do at the Rush Funplex. And then also a little further away, we have Lagoon. Lagoon Theme Park has a bunch of amazing, super fun rides to go on, roller coasters. The Cannibal roller coaster, I think I heard, was one of the largest and fastest roller coasters in the West. Don't quote me on that, but Cannibal is my favorite roller coaster. It's a lot of fun. It has an inverse drop. You go like 60 something miles per hour. It's pretty intense. It's really fun though. They also have Laguna Beach Water Park for the hot summer days, which is super fun. Lots of water slides, pools, things to do there. So Laguna is a good one. We also have Cherry Hill. Lots of fun things to do in Cherry Hill. Mini golf, batting cages. That Cherry Hill is a fun one for sure as well. North of Ogden, about half hour or so, is a really fun place to go swimming all year round, called Crystal Hot Springs. Crystal Hot Springs is really neat. And like I said, all year round, winter included, because you can go play in the hot springs. So definitely recommend Crystal Hot Springs. We've been there several times. We love to go. It's a good one. And then here in Ogden, also downtown, there is a fun date night that my wife and I have done called Color Me Mine. They have all sorts of ceramics that are ready for you to paint. I'm a cookie monster. I love chocolate chip cookies and other cookies. So last time we went, I painted me a mug, a milk mug, my cookie mug. I put Cookie Monster on it, and I painted a bunch of chocolate chip cookies on it. I mean, it looks terrible, but you know, it's the mug I use from when I eat my cookies. So Color Me Mine is super fun. Love that one. There's also candle making. Let me look at this. Art Box Wick Lab candle making is what they're called. So if you want another date night idea, go make a fun candle at those places. Also, the Ogden Nature Center off of West 12th Street is super fun. We've been there before. Kids loved it. There's a nature walk. They have staff on hand to walk you through the center and show you the different habitats that they have for animals and plants and such. Great place to go for the kids, learning and outdoors. And then we have the Ogden Botanical Gardens. Those are beautiful gardens that just have all sorts of trees and flowers and rose bushes, and on the list goes. It's just beautiful, the Botanical Gardens in Ogden. So highly recommend you check those out. Also in Ogden, we have another fun date night. You want to get some frustrations out. Social axe throwing. So you want to go throw some axes. I recommend that one too. That's really fun. I've done that a couple times. I'm terrible at it, but it's really entertaining. And then a couple of museums we have in the area. Union Station Museum is neat. Lots of trains there. They have an antique car museum on the north end of Union Station Museum with some of the neatest old cars you've ever seen. Old Model A's, Model T's, and all the way into the 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s vehicles that have been restored and are on display there at the museum. That's super neat. And then of course the Union Station has been there for 100, 150 years, so it has a lot of history behind it too. A lot of people say it's haunted. So, I mean, I'll let you decide what you believe there, but a lot of people do say it's haunted, so that's kind of fun. So, also out in the south end, in the train yard, if you go out into the train yard, you're going to see some of the biggest train engines there are to see. That's really neat. Also, there is a World War II hospital car. I actually helped restore that World War II hospital car many years ago. So if you see that one, you can know that I helped restore that car. So kind of fun. And then also the Hill Aerospace Museum. On the north end of Hill Air Force Base is the Hill Aerospace Museum. They have all sorts of neat old airplanes, historic exhibits from aerospace, such and such to do with all that stuff. We've been there a couple times. It's been a minute, but Hill Aerospace Museum is super fun to go check out. It is free. So take the kiddos. They do accept donations, I believe. Go check it out. It's amazing. It's really fun. Antelope Island. So down in Davis County, not too far from Ogden, just outside Layton, again, is Antelope Island. You can go out there. They have a wild buffalo herd, one of the few remaining in the United States, out on Antelope Island. They have an original homestead farm on the south end of the island that you can drive to and check out and see the exhibits and the history there. Very, very neat. Choose your time wisely. Antelope Island has a plethora of mosquitoes, so beware of that. But it's still very neat. And then let's see, 25th Street, Saturday's Farmers Market. We love the farmers market. You can get raw honey, you can get all sorts of produce during the warmer months and into fall. They have a ton of booths with people's homemade products. 25th Street Farmers Market on Saturday mornings is really fun, so I highly recommend you check that out. Really neat to see. And then also the shops just lining 25th Street are super fun as well. And then another summer activities that we really enjoy doing is floating the Weber River. You can start way up the canyon in the mountains, get your tube, and you float all the way down the Ogden River. Lots of people love to do it. It's very gradual. There's not really any rapids to speak of. Great for a hot summer's day, and it's pretty shallow. Even your little ones can stand up in the river. Of course, wear life jackets, keep an eye on them close, but floating the river is very fun. And then we have Willard Bay and Pineview Reservoir close by. Both of them allow boating, so you can take your motorboat up there. You can do some water skiing, wakeboarding, all of those type of fun things. Love those reservoirs nearby for that. Also, a little further drive is the Caribbean of the Rockies. We have Bear Lake about an hour and 45 minutes to our north on the border of Utah and Idaho. The lake has a high limestone content, so it makes the water super beautiful and deep blue. The beach is also super gradual, so you have to walk way far out to get any substantial depth. We love playing at North Beach at Bear Lake. We do it every year, sometimes a couple times a year. So I highly recommend that for playing at the lake. Let's see, my next one. Yeah, so we also have Causey Reservoir up the canyon. Causey Reservoir is a higher elevation. It's beautiful, surrounded by scrub oak, pines and aspens. Good fishing up there too, if that's your thing. Kayaking, canoeing, paddle boarding up at Causey. There's no motorboats allowed on Causey, so it's perfect for kayaking, canoeing, and paddle boarding. Some really good hiking opportunities up there as well. And then lots of hiking to do. We've got trails all over the place, just surrounding us here in the mountains. So it's beautiful, great opportunities for hikes. Several waterfalls you can go see. There's a granite arch not too far, several caves you can hike to. Yeah, great opportunities in the summer. It's not uncommon to find wild raspberries and other edible berries around too, but just be very careful with that because you never know if it's edible or not. So if you don't know what to look for, don't eat the berries. And then, of course, mountain biking. Right up in North Fork from North Ogden, where I live, is the North Ogden Divide Road. And that goes to North Fork Park, where there are tons of mountain biking trails, and it's just beautiful up there. It's the backside of Ben Lomond Peak. So it's just pines, pines, aspens, granite peaks. It's beautiful. Doesn't get much better than that for idyllic, picturesque mountain scene. And then, of course, around there's lots of backpacking opportunities, day hikes. If you want to go on backpacking trips, you can go to East Fork, North Fork, South Fork. You can head up further into Wyoming, which is only about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. The Uinta Range has wonderful backpacking opportunities, lots of lakes up there with good fishing. So, and if backpacking and hiking is your thing, boy, this place has it. And then I already hit fishing. There's lots of great fishing around here. We like East Canyon Reservoir. They have crawdads, trout, smallmouth bass. Lots of fun. And then we have some of the best skiing in the area. 3 major resorts border Ogden. You have Nordic Valley, which is the smaller, cheap resort. If you're learning or you want to teach your kids how, they have a great bunny hill, gradual hill that's just perfect for learning. I taught my wife and my kids there. They have tickets as low as I think like $15 for a whole day pass. And their lift to the north of their resort is actually really nice. It's a super fast lift. If you do the green one the whole way down, it takes about 10-15 minutes to ski all the way down. So it's not bad for a lower cost resort. And then we have Powder Mountain and Snow Basin resorts, some of the larger resorts in the state. Powder Mountain is one of the largest by skiable acreage in the area out west. So great resorts out here. Now, Ogden is not a massive city. If you're looking for a bigger nightlife or things happening 24/7, Ogden may not be your scene. But there is lots to do, all the things that I just outlined and more. So, if you're looking for those things, lots of family activities, lots of outdoor activities, this is your place. So when people ask what there is to do in Ogden, it's less to do about activities and more really about the lifestyle. So outdoors, community, just an easier, slower pace of life. If you're thinking about moving to Ogden or anywhere in the northern Utah area, give me a shout. I'll take great care of you. See my contact info in the comments.